Alright, so what's good? Right now I'm feeling terrible. I had to cancel my appointments for today. I think I have the flu, so I feel terrible, look terrible. I need to cut myself, but today we had these low pro effects coming, the influencer edition. Make sure y'all can see it. And we're gonna do like a little unboxing, and then we're gonna get a few cuts in tomorrow. Hopefully I'm good to go tomorrow because I've been taking some medicine and everything. And we're gonna see how these work and how these perform and how I like them. I originally loved the Coco Clippers, but the Coco Clippers, the leather, it always like, I had got 2 new pairs of them and they just broke. So, man, I'm scared to go get another pair of clippers from them. Even the newest pairs, people having problems with them because I had went on TikTok, but I got something similar, so I went to go and get these low pros, and they came in. So about to do a little bit of unboxing at the house, at the crib, and then we're gonna get a few cuts in tomorrow. All right, so we got the new low pro influencer editions. As y'all can see, we're gonna unbox them. This is the Nicole editions. We got ultra low profile metal shield cover, high performance, high torque, brushless motor, lithium ion battery, graphite fade blade, zero gap adjustment. And we're reading all this stuff on the back. Typical Babyliss clipper. Take this off. Alright, so we're just gonna push this up out of there. Right there. Take this off. And then so inside we have the low pro, oh my goodness. Sounds pretty nice. What it looks like. I'm trying to get it to where the camera has a nice little angle to it. See what it sounds like. On the inside, you basically get same thing you get with every clipper. The little bag with the adjustments and everything, the oil, the brushes, the zero gap blade or whatever, the guards. I don't use none of these guards. I don't think I will. I try to see if my wall senior guards can fit on here. Those ones I use the most. Battery. Half guard, 1 guard, and a pamphlet with a sticker. So you're gonna put all this stuff back. What we're gonna get out, it's gonna be, we're not gonna use the zero gap tool. Oh, we're not gonna use the zero gap tool. This is all we need right here. And this we're gonna use to adjust our clipper blade. We're gonna put all this stuff back. I already got some batteries, some Babyliss battery packs. So we honestly don't need that as of right now. With its charging wire. How do I successfully put this back in here? So we're just gonna put that out the way. Okay, so how we do it? I really don't like how it sounds when you open up the lever all the way. I may have to tighten this up, these 2 screws. But how you zero gap your blade, as you can see, as of right now, trying to get it closer for y'all. Alright, so for this, alright, so we take it, trying to get a good angle for y'all, and move it like this. You can see the tad slightest bit that is not zero gapped right here. Zero gap means zero elevation over the moving blade. So what we're gonna have to do to get it both even for real, gonna unscrew these two screws. Just like that. It's pretty simple. And what we really didn't have to do, we really didn't have to untighten it all the way. So we're gonna wind up putting the screws back in there. But we're not gonna tighten them all the way. It's a really easy process. I advise y'all get a better screwdriver. These screwdrivers do work, but they're not the best screwdrivers. Slightly do it. We're gonna slightly put the other one back in there. Alright, while it's like this, we're gonna close the lever all the way. And it should stop just a little bit. I'm trying to get it, because it's black on black. And I'm gonna slightly move the blade down. And I like to close one eye, my left eye, and look on my right. I like to make it a tad bit above zero gap, so it don't cut none of my clients. And as y'all can see, that's it right there. We're gonna tighten up the blade. And when y'all tighten up the blade, you wanna do one side. You wanna make sure you press down right here. Press down, tighten up one side, tighten up the other. Then get them both tight as you possibly can. And that's it. Zero gap. Or close to zero gap. And these should cut all the way or close to the lever without cutting my client's head or nothing like that. And I'm gonna show y'all a little close up of them. Boom. We're gonna see how these babies work. And since it's black on black, I'm just showing you what I did. So it's close to zero gap. It's the slightest bit. Alright guys, it's just some B-rolls of my most recent cuts, and I'm just doing this just to let y'all know why y'all should be zero gapping y'all clippers and tools and stuff like that. Zero gap is basically zero elevation. So what people use to zero gap, or why people zero gap their clippers, is just so that their clippers are cutting closer to the skin. It's all preferable or optional. It does help it, you know, you get out them hard lines that you set in with your first guile out and everything. But I like to set it a little bit above zero gap, just so it doesn't irritate my client's skin or anything like that. You know, because sometimes it'll do that. Sometimes it'll irritate the skin, or you see redness. Maybe because sometimes if you don't set them right, or if they're overset, the clipper would would kind of naturally scrape the clients or scar the client's neck up or side of the face in it or anything like that, and you don't really want that to happen. So it's just a video on how y'all correctly zero gap your tools. I wouldn't personally zero gap them all the way, especially if you're a beginner, but it's optional for y'all. And you can use a table to level everything out. Sometimes This zero gapping tool doesn't zero gap them all the way, it just does it close to zero gap. But if you want that real zero gap effect, you can use a flat surface like a table of some sort, and yeah, you could get it. You could get it zero gapped all the way. But look, it's HYB. If you're not handling your business doing what you're doing, hope this video was fruitful to y'all, beneficial to y'all, and we out.